I love fashion colors, especially blue, but I don't want a wig that looks like I'm a cartoon or an anime character. I want a wig that looks like I just dyed my hair blue. Well, I found it. Keep watching for this review of Ambrose from Cysterwigs in the color Faded Denim. Hi, I'm Christine, and I'm on a mission to make wig wearing more mainstream, so we can express ourselves any way we want without having someone look sideways at us because we happen to be wearing a wig. For practical tips on choosing and wearing wigs, wig reviews, as well as some creative inspiration, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new uploads, and hit the like button, because that helps YouTube put my video in the suggested content section. I am wearing Ambrose from Cysterwigs in the color Faded Denim. Now, when I saw this wig, I instantly fell in love with it because of the color. I love blue wigs, and in fact, I have a process that I use to dye my wigs almost exactly the same shade of blue, and I'll link it in the description box below. But I knew this wig in its natural state was not right for my face shape or body shape. There wasn't any height on the top, and there's a whole lot of width at the sides, which is exactly the opposite of what I should be wearing. And since I have a petite head, I knew there was a chance this wig would be too big for me. But I loved the color so much that I had to try it. So make sure you watch through to the end to see all the great styling options, including the finished product where this wig has been made totally me. So this is the wig on me out of the box. Before I talk about the fact that obviously this is too big for me and I can't see out of it, let's look at this color. It's this gorgeous, just gorgeous dark root with a steel blue, and then it gets lighter to a light blue on the ends here. I mean, this is just, it's the color of my dreams. You can see that out of the box, this style does not work for me. But it's not the wig's fault. The style of the wig looks gorgeous on other face and head shapes, but it happens to be the exact opposite of what I, with a round face and double chin, should be wearing. I should be wearing something with height on top and not all this width at the bottom. So before I go into the review proper, I'm going to stick some quilt batting, and I'll show you that in a minute, up in the crown, so at least I can get some of the bang length off my face and get some height on top so it doesn't look ridiculous. So now at least I can see. To get this height on the top, you can see it's kind of, well, maybe you can't, but it's kind of squishy up here. And I guess I have about an extra, less than half an inch, but more than a quarter. And all I did was take some of this, it's quilt batting, and you get it at Joann Fabrics or Hobby Lobby, and you just cut circles, like 3-inch diameter circles, a whole bunch of them out of this. And then you put them in the crown of your wig and just keep adding until you get the height that you want. And then you sew it in a few places. Now, I do recommend dark thread if you have a rooted wig, obviously. But it is made, just doing that made such a difference in how this wig fits me. If you want to see me do a dedicated video on how I use the batting to put the height in the crown of my wig, let me know in the comments below. I'm going to have to keep moving the hair out of my face because I haven't trimmed the bangs yet. But you can see how lush and full these heat-resistant fibers are. I haven't had this much hair in 30 years. Heather at Cysterwigs designed the Ambrose and its sister wig, the Felix, so her clients could have something with a quality cap construction and quality fibers, but in more fun colors and still at a reasonable price point. Now, the cap doesn't have the premium features because she wanted to keep the cost down. And if you compare this cap to a John Renault or an Ellen Villa, you'll see the difference, but it's still absolutely wearable and comfortable. It's a standard open cap all over, and the hair comes out from a circle in the top here, so you really can't give it a definite part, which is partly why I am having trouble right now putting the bangs out of my face. But if you brush them straight down and trim them a little, like I'm going to show you in a minute, it's fantastic. Size-wise, it's probably a true average. I was concerned that it would be too big for me because I wear a petite normally, but it fit me fine. It was just a little big up in here, which again was fixed by the batting that I used. It's heavily layered, and as you can see, it's got a lot of weight on the bottom here. But when I say weight, it's visual weight. This is not a heavy wig at all. In fact, for the amount of hair I have on my head, it's 2.5 ounces and it feels incredibly light. What makes this even better is that Cysterwigs sells these on Amazon. So you can get the Ambrose in a multitude of colors, both fashion colors and more standard colors. So free shipping, one-click order, and I got it for about $60, which is just amazing. So now I'm going to show you some styling options, including the final me look that I come up with that flatters my face and takes advantage of all this gorgeous hair. Okay, I just got back from cutting my bangs, so there's probably some errant hairs on my face, so if you see anything, that's what it's from. But I just realized I also forgot to show you the back, so I'll do that now because I have done nothing to the back yet. You can see all this gorgeous, oh my goodness. I haven't had hair for so long that it's just fun to run my fingers through it. You can see how the sides are graduated to give that long angular bob effect. And here is the final style. This wig feels great. It feels like me. And I think it flatters my face. What I ended up doing was putting the batting in the crown to give me some height. I did thin and trim the wigs, so now they don't block my seeing at all and it feels great. And I took a steamer to it to soften and flatten some of the beach waves, so I didn't have it quite so wide at the bottom. And since this is a heat-resistant wig, I might be able to use an iron up to 300 degrees and get it even straighter, although I'm not quite brave enough to try that yet. Ooh, look at this color. And the fibers are still nice and soft. They're just straighter and shiny, but not too shiny. Just absolutely perfect. Ooh, I feel like Cher. Now I have a link in the description box below to this wig on Amazon. And also check out the Cysterwigs website. They have an amazing wig shop set up, great customer service, and of course, Ambrose. For more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. And hit the like button and leave a comment, because that all helps YouTube to decide to show my videos to more people, which is the best way I can get the word out that wigs are one more easy but powerful way to express yourself.